Hello friends, welcome to another session on hacking. In this session we are going to see ethical hacking principles and the processes. So we start with the risk, different types of risk faced by your computer system. So before going for the principles and the process of the ethical hacking, we must understand the various types of attacks or various types of risks those are faced by your computer system. So there are various types of attacks: non-technical attacks, network infrastructure attacks, operating system attacks, application and other specialized attacks. So these are the four different types of. In non-technical attacks, these are the social engineering exploits, physical attacks, breaking into the building, computer room, etc., dumpster diving. These are the physical attacks, and the social engineering exploits are nothing but the non-technical attacks. Next one is network infrastructure attacks. These infrastructure attacks includes connecting through a modem behind firewall, weakness in network transportation mechanism, DOS attacks, that is denial of services, use of network analyzer and piggybacking. These are the different types of network infrastructure attack. Next type of attacks are operating system attacks. These includes exploiting specific protocol implementation, attacking built-in authentication system, breaking file system security, cracking password and encryption mechanism. These are the few types of attacks which falls under the category of operating system attacks. After that, application and other specialized attacks includes HTTP and SMTP attacks, viruses, worms, Trojan horses, spywares, spam, that is the junk mail. These are the few application and other specialized attacks. So much of the attacks are falls under this category of application attacks. Now next concept is ethical hacking principles. Every ethical hacker must follow the following principles. These are working ethically, respecting privacy and not crashing your system. The first principle is working ethically. High professional moral and principles support company goals, no hidden agenda and trustworthiness. These are the few functions or few skills that must be completed by the ethical hacker. Second principle is respecting the privacy. The hacker must perform these things. The hacker must complete these things. Information must kept private. Confidential information should not be accessed. Problem must be reported to the manager. So these type of functions must be performed. This type of principles must be followed by the ethical hacker under the respecting of privacy. The third type of principle is not crashing your system. The ethical hacker must perform this function under the third principle, that is, for hacking your own system, one must use a skilled and professional person who have adequate security knowledge, who will not damage the security system, your own system. So this way, these are the principles of. Now next, after principle, we'll see the ethical hacking processes. So there are various steps in the ethical hacking process. Formulating the plan is the basic step in the ethical hacking process. That means identifying the plan and implementing the plan. For implementation of the plan, selecting the tool, the specific or the required tool is the second phase of this process. After selecting the tool, execution of the plan is used to take place, and after execution the plan, evaluating the result. That means whether the security is provided, whether the attack is used to take place or the attack is avoided. These results are evaluated, and in this way all these four phases are implemented for the future purpose to provide the more security. So in this way, this is nothing but the ethical hacking process: formulating the plan, selecting tools, executing the plan and evaluating the result. That's it for this session. Thank you very much all of you for your patience listening. Thanks again.